the Rashad Minix Foundation vision, I visualize us having a community center that will be constructed somewhere here in 3rd Ward. And its purpose is to be life coaches and to mentor, hold tutoring for, if you're weak on math, we'll teach you math. You know, if you need to learn the sciences, we'll teach you the sciences. If you need to learn English, whatever it is, we'll teach you how to do it and why. And the reason why I have this vision, because when I was in middle school, we had a shop that taught us how to weld, how to do woodworking. In high school, you could learn to be a mechanic. You can learn how to construct a house, you know, become a carpenter or a plumber. And we want to bring all these things back. You know, now why they left is beyond me. In today's Chronicle, I read an article online where what they want to do is have a certificate program to teach skills, but they're not gearing this stuff toward us and our community. They're gearing it for other communities. We want to have our own programs where we can teach people how to be carpenters, plumbers, electricians, brick masons. You know, today, dental hygienist makes $35 an hour. That's a $70,000, $80,000 a year job. You know, and if other people can do it, our people can certainly do it too. We need to have these things in place where we can teach our children how to be self-sufficient. You know, we don't want our children to have to, and I don't want to have to depend on the government. And I know people don't want to, in our community, wants to have to depend on the government. We can do these things ourselves. We can teach each other. You know, we can work together. We can network. You know, other cultures are doing it every day. Even if they don't like each other, they will work together for the betterment of their race. And that's what the vision of Rashad Minix Foundation is. To have a multi-purpose facility where in the evening after school you want to come over and play basketball, we got a basketball gym. You want to come over and learn how to cook, we got a commercial kitchen in there. You know, you want to work on you want to go online and work on your computer skills, we got a computer lab. You know, all these things are possible through the Rashad Minix Foundation. We're not trying to knock anybody else's thing that they're doing. We just want to enhance and make things better for everybody. You know, we're not competing. I figure the only person you should compete with is the person in the mirror.
Well, piggyback on what Roby said, I think it's important a lot of times for children to have somewhere to go. You never have too many anything in the community that they can go to. You know, you got Jack Yates there, you got all these elementary, McGregor, Lockhart, you know, you got all that right there. And you got down the street, down Scott is Cullen, you know, Ryan. So just to be able to have a safe place for the children to come to, like he said, if they're hungry. Sometimes some of these kids, the only time they may have a meal is at school, you know, and no child deserves to go to bed hungry. We were blessed that we were able to take care of our kids and feed them. Now sometimes it may not have been what they wanted, but their bellies were full. But there's a lot of kids out there that don't have that. And if they could come to us in the evenings and have something warm to eat, you know, a nice healthy meal. And it's nothing wrong with a sandwich. Might be days where you may get a sandwich. But my focus or my goal would be that they would have healthy nutrition meals, things like that. Someone, like Roby said, to help them with their homework. Anything that they may need. They may need someone to talk to. Sometimes kids, they just need to talk.
Yeah.
You know, maybe have a counselor in place that they can go talk to, things like that. So our goal is to, I can just see it, Rashad Minix Community Center in 3rd Ward, because 3rd Ward is also where I grew up. You know, I went to Lockhart, I went to Ryan, I finished from Jack Yates. You know, my mother raised 5 of us by herself. Not one time did my mother had to go to the jailhouse, because she told us, you go, don't call me. Same thing we told our kids, you go, don't call me, can't come. So we just want to be able to be a blessing to whoever, because if kids trust you, they'll talk to you, they'll open up to you. You know,
they won't
basketball.
Care if they know how much we care.
Right, basketball. Rashad played football. He also played soccer. Didn't know that until later. Dance. I never could understand. Rashad, why are you taking dance? You're a football player. Mom, it's called foot coordination. If you can dance, if you can play soccer, you can run. He ran track. I want, hopefully, that these kids could be exposed to that, have some type of camps for them. You know, the vision is just, you know, sometimes my mind is just racing and racing and racing, and I'm like, it's so much in there. And I just want this stuff to come out and just to put it in place. So that's why when we talked about the vision of the back to school donation drive, school supply donation drive, it's needed. You know, our kids need to have the tools to do what they need to do in the classroom. You know, they need that. So that had been on my heart for the past 2 years. It really had. And finally, recently, I was like, I got to do this. I got to do it. And I start, you know, and I work a full-time job, you know, and I'm tired, but I can't stop. Because I could just hear my son's voice. Mama, keep it moving. Because that's what he would say. Keep it moving, Mom. We got to keep it moving.
Put your head down, put your chest out.
Head up, chest out. That's
right.
What he would say. And, you know, I could hear that, and I think that's what gives us the drive. Head up, chest out. So if my 20-year-old son can tell me that, actually he was preaching that before he made 20. You know, he would always, head up, chest out, Mama. It's all right. And so that's just the burning, it's just all in me. I just wish I could just tell, I mean, it's just all over what we want to do. And, you know, sometimes things just start so slow and you're like, okay, God, what you doing? I told you what I want to do, and I'm trying to, and then I'm listening. He says, daughter, it's coming. So, you know, and now that we have our 501c3, we're ready to roll, the Rashad Minix Foundation. So that's my vision for the foundation.